Ayo, what it do? Welcome to my channel. I'm Jico Umali and nakatanggap ako ng mga requests to do a desk setup video. So, papakita ko sa inyo kung ano mga gamit kong equipment to shoot my videos, pati yung mga gamit kong mga accessories na ipon ko throughout the entire quarantine period. And so, wag na natin patagalin pa. Roll that intro. Okay, so let's start off with the desk. The desk that I'm using is a hand-me-down from my lolo and lola pa, and it's been around since the 1980s, so mas matanda pa to sa akin. But it was a custom-made desk na pinalagyan nila ng drawers for storage and organization. This isn't a sponsored video, but the chair that I'm using right now is from Stance PH. I think yun yung name nila. It's a Ergo Flexi chair. I'll put the link in the description down below ng lahat ng items and kung saan ko sila binili. So I think one of the best things about this chair is yung adjustable armrests that allow me to, have a more ergonomic sitting position every time I'm working. And since kadalasan nasa harap ako ng computer editing or making music or writing scripts or just doing work, this chair has helped me ease the back pain na nararamdaman ko dati sa old chair ko, which wasn't an ergonomic chair. Onto peripherals. For the mic, I'm using the Zoom H5 audio recorder that's plugged diretso na sa PC. I use it to record all my covers and whenever I have meetings. So the desk arm that I'm using for the Zoom H5 is actually just a desk arm I got from Lazada, because yung usual na cantilever arms na declamp hindi pwede dito sa desk dahil masyado makapal yung desk. So it's a good thing I found this. Although the attachment that I'm using, ito, if you can see, I'm using this base plate from one of my gimbals, an extra base plate na Benro type base plate. Dahil may port siya for the 1/2 screw that comes with a mic. Kasi 1/4 inch screw lang yung meron dun sa Zoom, so you can't attach it directly. So either you buy an adapter or you use a base plate na from Benro. My earphones of choice are the Samsung Galaxy Buds Plus. I use it because it seamlessly pairs sa PC and sa phone, and it has quite a long battery life. So hindi ko siya iniisip masyado. Hindi ako namamroblema sa battery life whenever I have meetings. Hindi ko iniisip kung na-charge ko na siya or hindi because it's always ready to go. And I think it has about 20 hours of battery life. For the keyboard, I have a Keychron K2 with brown switches. So it sounds so good and it's really nice to type on. And it's Bluetooth, so wala akong wires na nakakalat sa setup. So it's really nice and clean. I also paired it with a custom wrist rest from DM Woodworks. I'll put the link no shop nila. For the mouse, I'm using the Logitech MX Master 3, which is made for productivity tasks and for editing. So it actually speeds up yung editing process ko because of the additional scroll wheel, yung additional button. So I really like it, and it's wireless and also has like a really long battery life. Hindi ko na siya iniisip. So I usually charge it mga once every 3 weeks, parang ganon. For the desk as well, I'm using this desk mat I found sa FB Marketplace lang. So I'm not sure if they're still selling, but it's this nice extended black mouse pad that keeps it all clean and binibigyan niya ng structure yung desk, as well as iwas sa scratches on the desk itself. For the monitor, I got the Asus TUF 27-inch na 165Hz na 1080p. So I think it works well with my desk setup. It's smooth for general use and for gaming. So I have this monitor on this arm that I have clamped to a small shelf behind the table. So it can't actually clamp sa table dahil nga makapal yung table ko. But it allows it to look like the monitor is floating and sobra linis nung look niya. On the desk, I have this notebook na nilalagyan ko ng lahat ng tasks ko for the day. And chine-check off ko each one every time I'm done with them. So, para may feeling ka of progress. I also have this plant that makes you feel that the air is more fresh and mas lively tingnan. For the wires, I keep them well kept using this cable rubber organizer I got from Lazada, which I have taped to the desk So whenever I need, a USB-C to charge my peripherals, or whenever I need a micro USB, I always have it ready and on hand. Oh, one of the good things that I got from Lazada that helps me a lot. So whenever I have meetings, I have to set up the camera kasi wala akong webcam. So I have to use this camera. So in order to make that an easier process, I have a screen caddy that I got off Lazada, which can be placed on top of the monitor and acts as parang may table ka sa taas ng monitor para pwede mo lagyan ng kahit na anong gamit. So if you need a place to keep a clock or a camera or whatever you want to place on top. Nilalagay ko pa yung camera na mabigat. So I think it's quite sturdy and hindi siya basta-bastang malalaglag. Now for organization, dun sa drawer, I recently just bought this parang 8-piece plastic organizer, and it keeps everything in the drawers super clean. Everything, lahat ng gamit ko may kanya-kanyang lugar sila. So it's easy to track where those objects are, and it's easy to organize. So I have the remote for the Go Docks and the 2 Yongnos in the drawer. So whenever I need to use them, I just open the drawer and press all those buttons. Dun ko rin nilalagay yung mga pen na gamit ko, pati yung mga pang cable organize, such as yung Velcro cable organizer that's cleans up a lot of the wires here. On the side of the desk, I've mounted an Anker power port, which allows me to have all of my charging needs right beside me. And dahil medyo OC ako, I also have an alcohol and microfiber tray whenever I need to use it to clean my devices. To the right side of the desk, I've mounted extension cords that supply me with all my AC power needs. For the equipment, I'm currently using the Sony a7 III for my camera, for my main camera. So itong sinushoot ko. I'll use my phone para mapakita ko sa inyo. And then I'm using a Tamron 28 to 75mm na 2.8 f aperture. And then I think a pro tip na maibibigay ko is if you want more cinematic footages and para malesen yung digital look na pinaprovide ng mga cameras ngayon, you can use a Tiffen Pro Mist filter. Hindi rin siya sponsored pero Tiffen baka naman. Yung Tiffen Pro Mist filter, it takes the top off of the video. Mas kung makikita mo ngayon, nagbo-bloom yung highlights sa mukha ko, pati sa itong light na to, makikita nyo may onting parang fall off siya dito, may onting parang halo effect. And pati dun sa light sa likod, this light, yan. Kung makikita nyo may parang onting, parang nag-extend yung light from, instead of parang yung light source lang, nag-extend siya and parang may onting spill ng light. So yun, I'm using the Tiffen Pro Mist filter na 1/8 yung strength. So I think it's enough that it adds that cinematic feel. Hindi rin siya sobra-sobra na masyadong mukhang dreamlike or masyadong 80s na yung look. So 1/8 is, I think, a good filter na pwedeng laging nasa lens mo, which is what I do. Hindi ko na siya tinatanggal. For the lights, ang ginagamit ko ay yung Godox VL150 paired with a light dome that helps me soften the light. Oras mo na, kaibigan. Nagpa-vlog ako. Oh my God, ang bigat. Alright. Ay, hindi siya kita. Bro. Oh my goodness, bro. Sheesh. Galoy. I use it as a key light, and whenever I have meetings, it's so easy to turn on and pakinggan na. Pero one thing lang about this type of light is it's quite pricey, but kung nagpa-pursue ka naman ng content creation at video production, this is one of the good investments to make. Kasi yung longevity ng lights, yung lifespan nila and how long you're going to use it is medyo matagal siya compared to cameras that yung rapid yung change and yung improvement. Although may change din sa lights, but these lights, you can use it for years and years. So it can last you 5 to 10 years, especially if you take care of your lights. For my other 2 lights that I use both sort of like a hair light, I'm using 2 Yongnuo YN360 Mark III. Yeah, medyo mouthful siya. But ito, I've been using this for I think a couple of years now. And sobrang sulit niya. because it's an RGB light. You can change color to whatever, and it's color accurate, so you can use it as a main source. So for example, if you need a key light but not as pricey as this, you can use those muna. So actually I've used those as my key light before. So for accessory lights such as the lights behind me dun sa shelf, I'm using 2 ring lights, those cheap ring lights lang, and then I use 3M na adhesive tape to tape it up dun sa taas sa ceiling, parang ceiling ng shelf, so it gives that nice top-down effect whenever I have objects placed, such as this camera right here, this camera right here, and this camera right here. Yeah. So for this desk setup, medyo matagal-tagal din naman bago ko siya nabuo. So I started nung simula ng pandemic. Dati wala naman talaga akong workstation, but then I decided na syempre, since work from home na tayo lahat, it's much better na you have a certain place talaga kung saan ka nagtatrabaho, and whenever you're there, you feel productive. So satisfied ako sa kung saan na siya ngayon, kung ano na mga nakalagay ngayon sa desk setup ko. And I think I'll continue to add more things along the way. But this is it for my 2021 desk setup. Thanks for watching.